Welcome. Welcome. Today's live stream is on. I hope you're all having a great time. Welcome to my channel, guys. Today we are doing something that we have not done before on the channel. We will be reacting to some neuroscience memes. Let me know if you're excited. Let me know how you all are doing. Let's see who all are here. Aryan, welcome. Srijan, Arpit Dubey, Abhinav Sharma, Waldy's here. Movir Gala, Sai Teja. Welcome everyone. How are you all? क्या चल रहा है? How has been your weekend? Anything interesting happened? Tell me. I spent the whole weekend at home. My my plan today was to basically look at a lot of neuroscience memes and have fun with you guys. That's about it. That's what I'm gonna do. I have a lot of stuff planned for you because this is something very new, and I'm wondering how it's gonna go. Hi Sumana. Hi Waldy. Hi Gaurav. So I think my stream is kept at low normal latency. I should have kept it at low latency because there's a bit of lag between me saying something or me asking you something and you replying. That's okay. Next time I'll put it in low latency. One question: do you get triggered by something? Of course, everybody has trigger points. There is nobody in the world who has zero trigger points. It's just that the threshold is different for everyone. That's it. All right. So don't let anyone fool you. Hello, one question, doc. Hi, Gaurav. Go ahead. Ashmit Datta, cooked food. All right. What is cooked food? I mean, why would cooked food trigger you? PSM may supply. Yeah, sure. So when is NEET PG? NEET PG is happening, I think, in a couple of months, right? Somebody asked me to make a video on how to prepare for NEET PG, and I'm actually considering it. I'm actually considering putting down all the tips and tricks that I have used to prepare for NEET PG and then put it together. Forehead consistency, so many trigger points. Yep. It's true. I have trigger points, and some of you know about it, and I do not like those people because, why would you want anyone to know your trigger points? Neuro memes with Sid part 1. This would be a series if it's fun enough. If we all have fun tonight, this is definitely going to be a series. Neuromarketing bootcamp ka kya hua? Why no updates? Jay Davda, we are doing an entire new batch of workshops this year, starting with basics of neuroscience. That is going to happen in a month's time, and it is a completely revamped workshop. I haven't announced it anywhere yet, but you guys are the first people to know. So 3 days, basics of neuroscience. I'm going to call it neuroscience of you. So everything about you, everything about your brain, everything about your behavior, your personality, your creativity, your productivity, all of that is going to be put together in one workshop. I'm super excited. I'm already working on it. I'm seeing what all else I can add to last year's workshop, and there is a ton of stuff. So it's going to be super fun. So please NEET PG ke liye. Yeah, I'm going to think about it, dude. Like, I'm going to work on it. I have a lot of things that I have told my juniors who have come and asked me about, how to study, what to do and all that. I think it'll be super fun to put it all together in a video. The thing is that YouTube videos last forever. So I am aware of that, and I am aware that I want to do a good job. So I'll work on it and I'll make a video. I'll definitely try and do this in the next couple of weeks so that people have time to actually use it for their exam. Lord Waldy ki jai ho, count me in. Neuroscience of you. Oof. Next chess stream kab hoga? Next chess stream. So the last chess stream I did was a very impromptu thing. It was, I think, 12. It was at 12 at night. We just hooked up an eye tracker, hooked up my heart rate monitor, and we played. I was checking my heart rate, whether it goes up when I do a blunder or, when I win. It turns out that the excitement after winning is when my heart rate went up the most. Which is, I guess, a great thing. And I also looked at my eye tracking later on. So after the stream was over, I went back and I saw all the eye tracking movements, and I did miss out a couple of, really interesting moves because my eyes never went there. So that is definitely something I'm going to remember. Do neuroscientists ever work as a psychology consultant? No, not really. Neuroscientists don't work as psychology consultants. Psychology is an altogether different field, but there is a lot of overlap. So as our understanding of neuroscience grows, we also realize that there is a lot of overlap between the two. So eventually, a psychology consultant should know neuroscience, and a neuroscience consultant should know psychology. That's how I see it. Claymore, hello, Sid. Hi, Claymore. Welcome, welcome. All right. So, what is today's agenda? We are doing something completely new to the channel. We are reacting on neuroscience memes, or basically science memes or biology memes. I have realized that memes are a great way of learning, of teaching, of having fun, and of engaging in conversation. We are going to be doing that. Let us see how it goes. And I have put together a few memes from Reddit, and our friend here, Waldy, has a channel on Instagram. The link is below. It is right below the first line of the description. Go check it out. It's called Dopamine. So we are going to start off with that. मैं वो डोपामीन का चैनल में जो भी मीम्स डाले मैं वो देखने वाला हूँ पहले. We will take each one, we'll react, we'll have fun, and let's see what we learn. If it's something that you guys enjoy, definitely going to do more of that. With that being said, let us begin. Are you all ready? Give a big thumbs up and let's go. Best way of learning. I agree. Reddit Zinda. Reddit Zinda, yes. All right. So this is the channel. This is the Instagram handle called as the Dopamine. And right at the start, I did not approve of this photograph. Can I just say I did not approve of this photograph? I don't know what this photograph is supposed to represent. It's a photo of me in an apron, but it's sideways. I don't know what metaphorical poetic meaning is there in this, but it's called as collective meme consciousness of Sid Warrior. I knew that Wally is going to start this, but I had no idea about the name. I had no idea about the picture. It's out there, it's live, it's public, people can go and see it. And I, for one, have been having a lot of fun seeing what is coming up on this channel. My hope is that people enjoy this, and as and when they read about interesting science stuff and psychology stuff and neuroscience stuff, they'll make their own memes and share it. I think it would be super fun, Waldy, if people send their memes and we put it up and tag them. So that'll be super, super fun. Parody DP, yeah, I know. Yu-Gi-Oh! Alt personality of Sid. Oh, alright, flattering. Can you open roast of Sid? I don't want to. I really don't want to. So okay, alright, we'll do roast of Sid, sure. But let us, okay, wait, let me just pin this message. Aryan has very kindly put it up. So the pinned message is the Instagram handle. You guys should please go follow it. It's super fun. It's very funny. With that, let us start. Meme number 1. Me or you. This is the worst day of my life. Amygdala. This is the worst day of your life so far. This is crazy accurate though. When the amygdala starts working, the thing that it is on the lookout for the most is threats. So whenever something is threatening the amygdala, it gets super active. And so basically, वो जो इंडिया में होता है ना कि कुछ बहुत अच्छा हो गया तो बोलते हैं अच्छा तौबा तौबा. That is the amygdala. The amygdala's job is to say tauba tauba whenever anything good happens, because it just reminds you that, okay, listen, you can still fuck it up. You can still screw up. So the amygdala is basically tauba. Okay. So yeah, this is the worst day of your life so far. By the way, huge shout out to Simpsons. I love that show. And this is a really funny episode. I think this was in Simpsons the movie, if I'm not mistaken. Can somebody correct me? I think this is from Simpsons the movie. I don't think this is from one of the episodes, but all of Simpsons is great. I think it is super prophetic. And yeah, I love Simpsons. All right, let's go. Next one. PFC focusing on the negative situation for my survival. All right, so whenever we have any problem, the PFC is super focused on that. Ki, Acha, let me analyze this. Let me see if there is any mistake. Let me see if I can do anything better. But PFC, while managing my impulses and emotional reactions, I don't know if this applies to everyone though. I don't know. Because it applies to me. That is true. Whenever there is something going wrong, I'm really focused. And when things are going okay, I'm like, ha, theek hai. It's fine. This does not, but I don't know if everybody would react to this. You guys will have to tell me that does everyone react to this? I have caught myself doing this though. While when it's time for me to think about emotional stuff, when it's time for me to think about like how what am I feeling and all that, I might not really put in as much attention as I would when I'm trying to solve a problem. I think that is where the core difference is. Caveman ban jata us time PFC. Yeah, correct. So when it's time to handle emotions, you're just like, ha, theek hai. My PFC binges on negative situations. Ananya Singhal. What is with negative thoughts that are so seductive? There is definitely something there. When we find ourselves getting obsessed with negative thoughts, so when there is a negative train of thought, we do tend to spend time on that. And I've noticed this. I've seen several people do this. Maybe it is part of a survival technique that, hey, let's be careful and let's focus on the bad things more than the good. What I'm trying to find which show to watch next, me when choosing which college. That is very true. When you want to picking a show is one of the hardest things you can do, because it is such a big commitment, right? Like for the next 1 week, you now have to sit in front of Netflix or whatever streaming platform you're on and watch it. Okay. Third one. A useful information that is very important. Looking carefully throws into the fire my hippocampus. Speaking of exams and NEET PG, every single medical student will react to this. Exam mein jaake baithe, you've opened the paper, your second MCQ, and it is a topic that you have read. You know you have read it. You know where in the textbook it is. You can just see that page and it's all blurred. You have no idea what is written in it. And you know it. And you also know that when you go back home and you open the book, you will see your textbook underlined. You will see that tumne padha hua hai. This happens so many times, and it is one of the most annoying things that can happen to any student, medical, engineering, whatever. In fact, I would rather that I have not read something and get the question wrong than having read something and get it wrong. At least पढ़ा नहीं है तो पता है, चलो ठीक है, syllabus के बाहर था, मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं, ठीक है. But if it is something that you've read, oof, that's just wrong. Breeze is asking, please answer, is there free will to some extent or we are mostly machines? There is free will to some extent. I genuinely believe that. I also believe that it is a increasingly emergent property of evolution. Broadly deterministic. All right. Pratyush Arya is asking, but that way everything can be attributed to evolutionary factors. No, absolutely, Pratyush. Everything can and everything should be attributed to evolutionary factors, because we don't exist in a vacuum. We have come from somewhere and for a reason, right? So everything happens as part of a bigger story. So I think evolutionary factors play a huge role in understanding who we are. If you're enjoying this, like the stream. Everybody like the stream immediately. Can we get it to 100 likes, please? We are taking baby steps into growing this little channel of ours. Baby steps, right? So everybody who's watching it, hit the like button, share this with your friends, call more people on if they want to learn about neuroscience from memes. And let's go on to the next one. Is that all you need? Wait, what all is he carrying? Stuff, latest craze, useless stuff, big TV, more stuff, new car, new clothes, exotic holidays, shiny new things. And this guy is a stable nucleus accumbens. A stable nucleus accumbens, and he's saying yes. Is that all you need? Wow. Okay, this is actually pretty deep. This is actually pretty deep. I mean, wow. Okay. So, the nucleus accumbens is part of the dopamine network. The nucleus accumbens is where dopamine hits to give you that sense of pleasure, to give you that sense of joy. It is also what keeps you addicted to stuff. So, it is part of what is called as the hedonic treadmill. Every time an animal will keep on doing something again and again and again for pleasure, it is because the nucleus accumbens is getting activated. Addiction होता है, gambling इसके वजह से होता है. A lot of things, a lot of behavioral patterns happen because of nucleus accumbens. If you can somehow, I mean, a stable nucleus accumbens is like it's an interesting term. A stable nucleus accumbens hypothetically can allow you to get over that sense of I need to want more and more. मुझे और चाहिए और चाहिए और चाहिए. वो जो wanting है वो nucleus accumbens और dopamine network से होता है. Not a bad goal to have. Sid doesn't need a reason to not stream. Ouch. I feel like in the middle of a stream, Waldy is roasting me. मजाक कर रहा हूँ, चिल स्ट्रीम है आज इसलिए. इफ थॉट्स भाई मैं एक सिड के लिए रहा हूँ. दैट्स माय जॉब, डोंट वरी, एंड थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग एक्टिव. इट कीप्स द चैट फन. या guys, thanks for being a part of this conversation. Since I've started streaming, I've realized that the reason to keep streaming is for the conversation. So recently I've been working more on videos, and while that is fun, scripting and thinking about अच्छा ये topic के बारे में कैसे बात करना है, what is the best way to get it across, but I feel live stream का मजा अलग ही होता है, and that is because of this conversation. So I absolutely love it. Thank you. All right. What is the next one? Signals coming from respective sides of the body. Medullary decussation. How many of you know about medullary decussation? This is a medical term. I think only medical students will know, if I'm not mistaken. How many medical students know about medullary decussation? I mean, all of you should know. If you don't, then it's a problem. So medullary decussation is a part in the neck. Okay, it is a part of the brain stem where the nerves from the sides of your body, left and right, will cross over to the opposite side. That is why your right side of the brain will control the left half of the body, and the left half will control the right side of the body. And this crossing happens in the medulla, which is the lower part of the brain stem. And decussation means crossing. So that's why it's called as a medullary decussation. Signals coming from respective sides, medullary decussation, crossing. I love this. I love this meme. This is how medical knowledge should be taught. I think MBBS में ऐसे सिखाना चाहिए. मतलब textbooks and all are good, of course, but you need to, I feel like you need to learn it this way. What do you think? अगर ऐसे मेडिकल स्टूडेंट्स को सिखाएंगे तो बहुत सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स उनको ज्यादा याद रहेगा, मुझे लग रहा है. Tell me if you agree. Next one. Okay, Metasapiens is saying ADHD and maladaptive daydreaming. Metasapiens, that is such a coincidence. I was actually working on an ADHD video. Not maladaptive daydreaming, but I was working on ADHD because in the month of May, it is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I was thinking what all topics I can talk about in the month of May. So I thought we should talk about anxiety, depression. And then I thought, और क्या बात कर सकते, because there are 5 weeks and I wanted to cover 5 topics. So tell me if you have suggestions. I'm open to it. But I wanted to cover anxiety, depression, ADHD, OCD, and addictions. 5 topics in the month of May. We will do it as live streams. We may call guests over to do the live stream with us. We'll talk about each one of these topics. Tell me what you think. Tell me if that's a good idea. And tell me if you have other suggestions. Because I want to do a lot of mental health related work in this month of May. Because I think it's important that people still have misconceptions. People still don't fully understand what is going on. So these are the 5 topics that I think we should do, because those are the most important, or rather, these are the ones that have been asked about the most. So in the last 1 year, I have been asked about these 5 topics the most. So I'm going to do these 5 topics. Depression, anxiety, ADHD combines. Ananya, that is a very tough situation. And, I hope that nobody here is suffering from that, but it is extremely difficult when multiple mental health problems combine. And it is also unfortunately very common, because in all mental health problems, it can, or it has the potential of one leading to the other. And that is just very difficult to handle. OCD in the pure form, because people mistake it for just being clean. Oh, absolutely. There are a lot of misconceptions regarding many mental health problems. So I would want to talk about it. I'll probably call I'll call a psychologist, I'll call a therapist on the stream. We will talk about therapy, we'll talk about multiple aspects of mental health, but broadly these are the five topics that I'm going to cover. Omkar, please reply. Sometimes I feel like I have lived in this moment, like I know exactly what's going to happen in this moment. In some past life, why it happens to me. Omkar, it looks like you're talking about deja vu. And there is a very fascinating story behind deja vu. So the reason deja vu happens is because the networks in the brain that are involved with memory and the networks in the brain that are involved with time perception, they mix up. Like there is an overlap for a second. So when we perceive a moment, we are supposed to place that in the present. But अगर गलती से उसी moment को हमने past में रख दिया, so for a second you'll think that way this has happened before, and then you'll bring it back to the present. So you'll feel like you're living it again. So there is a mix up of the networks of time perception and memory. That's why deja vu happens. It's very interesting. It can happen in seizures, although it can happen otherwise also. But it's especially known in certain types of temporal lobe seizures. Why doctor says when air hits the brain, it's never the same. I'm not sure what that means, complex. Doesn't depression overshadow all other mental health issues? Maybe a question for you next stream. Don't want to break a chill stream. Yeah, I know. Let's bring the vibe back, guys, to let's just chill out, have fun. We are going to cover all mental health, not all, but a lot of mental health topics next month. Yeah. All right. Brilliant. Okay. What is this? A harmless threat exists. Sure. A harmless threat. Is there something like a harmless threat? I feel like that is an oxymoron. There cannot be a harmless threat. If it's harmless, it's not a threat. But moving on. A harmless threat exists. The amygdala PFC circuit. Amygdala, yes, very sad. Prefrontal cortex, anyway. Okay, I'll explain this. Why is this meme funny? Because the amygdala's job is to say, yes, this is sad, this is something to be noted, this is something scary. It is the prefrontal cortex's job to say, anyway, let's move on. Like that is the job of the prefrontal cortex. And so if the prefrontal cortex does not do its job and it's just takes a step back and lets your sympathetic nervous system take over, then it's a problem. Whoa. All right. Is that okay? Stop giving me your toughest battles. You're telling God, Jesus Christ. I am literally asking you to exercise for 5 minutes so it'll help you with your studies. Oh my God. All right. This is from, I know why this is from. This is from the reel that I made about how exercise can help your memory. I made a reel talking about how all students should pay attention to their exercise and physical habits because it is good for your memory. That's what it is. And if you think about it, it really is quite simple. that you should pay attention to your exercise if you're a student, your exercise regimen if you're a student. And I learned this the kind of like the hard way, because when I was studying for my NEET PG earlier, I would be just trying to study for 14-15 hours, and I realized that I was losing steam. I couldn't really focus. And so I got into this habit where I would wake up in the morning, I would go swim, come back, and then start studying, and it definitely helped me. So that's just my personal experience. I would recommend that everybody add some kind of physical exercise. It doesn't matter what. You could go for a run, you could go for a walk, you could just do some push-ups. It doesn't matter, but as long as you are paying attention to your physical body and some kind of exercise regimen, it helps. All right. Oh, isn't this Madagascar? I think this is from Madagascar. People discovering about microplastics in the blood. Okay. Microplastics. Isn't that like some form of new chemical toxic thing? I think so. Like some chemical toxicity in the blood. Me who already knew about plasticity in the neurons. All right. I'm going to be honest. This is a little far-fetched, but I get it. I get what the meme is about. Microplastics is not the same as plasticity. Neuroplasticity is when the networks in the brain can physically rewire themselves. So who you are is basically a projection of how your networks are wired, like which neuron talks to which neuron when. That is what decides who you are as a person. And if those neurons will rewire, you change. And that is what neuroplasticity is. You learn, you grow, you evolve. When people say that people don't change, that's not true. People change all the time. It is a part of the brain's job to change. And the reason that they change is because of neuroplasticity. That is what neuroplasticity is. It is not about microplastics. Do not think it's yeah. All right. Waldy, it's a bad pun. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad, because I never roast people. Okay, that's not in my nature. I don't roast people. I'm very kind, right? So I mean, I'm not saying people should learn from it, but I'm just saying I don't roast people. I let them come to their learning experiences by themselves. See, I mean, that's how I think you should do it. I'm just saying. All right, my amygdala, when I get a fearful experience, after all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? Okay, this is funny. This is really funny. All right, shout out to Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is one of the most epic movies, books that I have ever read. And Bilbo Baggins gets seduced by the power of the ring, and everybody advises him to give it up, but why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? And he makes all these excuses, these justifications that no, it is meant for me. I may need it later. I am destined to have this. All sorts of excuses and justifications he comes up with. Very similar to us with bad experiences. This is the gist of post-traumatic stress. So when somebody undergoes trauma, your brain is literally thinking whether to keep it or not. By the way, Nikita Singh, welcome to Sid's Place. Thank you for being a member. I hope you have a lot of fun. When you go through trauma, there is a decision to be made. Our brain has to make a decision now. Should I keep it? Should I throw it away? And chances are that you will keep it, because who knows if this will happen again. So if it happens again, we want to avoid that, right? At any cost, we want to avoid that. So let me keep it. And it's exactly like this. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? I love this. I love this. So this is my favorite one so far. This and the the Simpsons one are my favorite one so far. Wait, we should do a vote. Oh man, we should do a vote. Like, which one is the best? Like, put them in a hierarchy, top 10 memes of the channel, and they will keep changing. So we should do a vote. Waldy, make it happen. Figure out how to make like each one of these gets voted, and then we will see which one wins at the end of it. Overthinking का कोई इलाज हो तो बताए. Pronit Das. We have spoken about overthinking in the past. There is no इलाज. I'm sorry, Pronit. Overthinking का एक ही इलाज होता है कि उसको overthinking कहना बंद करें. वही एक ही है, because there is nothing else to do. We are only thinking. You overthink when you underdo. Oh, that's a quote. There is no overthinking, there's only underdoing. All right, move on to the next one. Oof, oh my God, this meme everywhere. Frontal lobe trying to set long-term goals. Companies giving instant gratification. Where is the lie? Where is the lie though? Where is the lie? Nikita, hello, been following you on your work since a long time. So that was part of the Neuro Living project. Okay, Nikita, welcome. Super glad that you're here. Sid thinks I handled the whole YouTube. All right, okay. All right, calm down. How do we do this? Give me a suggestion. There are there are close to 100 really smart people listening. Tell me how to vote. Tell me how to set up a vote. We won't do it now, but next time we should have a live vote going on. We'll work on that. It's a good idea. So, companies giving instant gratification, where is the lie? There is no. This is exactly what happens. As soon as you're bored, there is always a company waiting there to take your attention. Like here. Oh, you're bored here. You have nothing to do here. Every second of every day, there is some app, some company, some brand that wants to help you use that attention on them. That's just how it is. And we are trying to set long-term goals. This is actually a very good meme to talk about motivation. You cannot have motivation if you are constantly chasing after short-term things. Because we do need to spend energy on planning and resource allocation. And if you feel that क्यों करना है, बार-बार क्यों करना है, मुझे dopamine तो इसी में मिल गया, you might actually run out of steam. This is actually a great, in fact, if somebody wants to get motivated and stop getting distracted, you should just clip this and frame it up in your room. Because this is exactly what is going on. This is the reason why you're getting distracted all the time. All right. Wait, what? Here are 3 steps for. Okay. I don't really understand this meme. Complex problems do not have a simple. Oh, okay. Complex problems do not have a simple 3-step solution. Do not oversimplify a problem. This I kind of get, but at the same time, people will not even try and solve a complex problem unless the solution is presented in a simple way. That's just unfortunately the truth. And so what will happen is that most people will go for a simple solution at first, thinking ki haan chalo ye to simple hoga. And then later on, they will try it, fail, and then realize that, oh, I need to go a little bit deeper into this. And by that time, they are mentally prepared to do it. But if you directly give them the super complex solution, then the chances are that they're not going to go for it. This is something that I have found. Simple 3-step solution. So for example, in medicine, if there's a patient and take any case like back pain, and there's a patient of back pain, suppose you explain to them the entire complex pathophysiology of back pain, they're not going to want to listen to you also. So you tell them, all right, you have 3 things to do. Okay. Like you wake up in the morning and you do these stretching exercises. You have to walk for this much time, and you have to walk in this particular way, whatever it is, depending on their pathophysiology. They are much more likely to do it. So this is a tricky meme. I don't know if you if you guys have felt this. The meme is a roast on all the people who put out content. So, oh, here are three things. All right, all right, all right. So yeah, so this is a roast about on people who oversimplify things. Yeah. Okay. Let's read chat. By giving rating 1 to 10 for each meme. Or do a Twitter poll. We'll start a Reddit. People will be able to vote. Guys, we do have a Reddit channel, by the way. I had shared it before. I think it's R said Warrior. Wait, hold on. Wait, I have read wait, I have Reddit open. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Just a second. Just a second. Wait, how do I find out my stuff? Profile. Yep. I'm going to share this link. Here you go, guys. Here you go. That's my Reddit channel. I haven't really started using Reddit till last week, but in the last week, I've been quite hooked to it. It's an incredible space. Like Reddit and Twitter are two places where you just feel in awe of what human beings are capable of. I mean, there are some genuinely funny people out there. I love it. There are some genuinely funny people out there. This is your user profile. Yeah, I know, Waldy, but then I think the link that I shared should be able to do it. You also have a Twitch though. So Naveen, let me explain something to you, okay? When I explore this world of social media, one of the fundamental motivators for me to do it is curiosity. So I literally try out almost everything because I'm curious. And I do have a Twitch channel as well, but I don't think I'm going to use it because the most popular Twitch streamers in the world are switching over to YouTube. So at least, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but the way I see it, I don't think it makes sense to go on Twitch when you've already invested time on YouTube. And I don't think I have the time to put into two channels. It's difficult enough to do hospital, like to work in the hospital and do YouTube. So I think let's just focus on YouTube, right? Like we are all here. We are all here on YouTube. Why go to Twitch? Okay. Simon, let us mod start a new, better, well-managed subreddit. Oof. Oof. That hurt. That hurt. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. You think you can manage Reddit better than me? You probably can. Absolutely, you can. Anyone can. Absolutely. Go ahead. I'm not even being sarcastic. I give you my full blessing. Please go ahead. Brain then. We are going to evolve, invent languages, machines, discover stuff, survive on this planet. Brain now. How many S in binds? I'm not familiar with this meme. Can someone explain it to me? How many S's in binds is what? Aryan is saying Twitch पे strike नहीं लगता तो उसमें reaction कर सकते हैं fun के लिए. That is true. So if you want to, so I remember now, I started a Twitch channel because of Samay. We were doing a reaction video on Eminem and we couldn't do it on YouTube, so we did it on Twitch. Yeah, now I remember. And that is true. That is true. Oh, business. Oh, wow. I did not get that. Oh, man. Okay. How many S's in business? Bussine. What? Wait. Bussine. Okay, moving on. I'm going to crop that. I'm going to clip that piece out. That bit will not remain on the channel. All right. I am finally enjoying the present. Here is a stressful memory. Amygdala. Okay. Amygdala is going to keep popping up on this stream, I think. Serotonin and dopamine. Oh man, okay, this is clever. Okay. How many of you know the relationship between dopamine and serotonin? How many of you know the relationship? So you've all heard of dopamine, I'm sure. I think you must have all heard of serotonin as well because you're my subscribers. But do you know the relationship between dopamine and serotonin? It's like a love story. It really is. It's actually quite beautiful. Dopamine and serotonin need each other. Okay, without each other, there's no point in life. And whenever dopamine wants to do something, serotonin is always there telling dopamine, कर ले, but ध्यान से. I know you want to survive. I know you want to explore. I know you want to do cool things. कर ले, मगर ध्यान से. So quite literally, serotonin is that voice of reason. And people have found, studies, research has found that whenever there is a low serotonin level, people act more aggressively. People have less impulse control. So if you find yourself unable to control your impulses, and that could be any kind of impulse, okay, that could be like shopping impulse. So people who are addicted to shopping, they just go on Amazon, click, 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 buy, buy, buy. They're not able to stop themselves. Eating addiction. So if you see a piece of cake and you have to eat it right then and there, that is there is actually low levels of serotonin. Of course, this is not for everybody, but then there is a significant correlation with low levels of serotonin. Also in depression. So one of the treatment for depression, apart from counseling and therapy and cognitive behavioral therapy, is SSRI, that is selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So you reduce the reuptake of serotonin. So you increase the level of serotonin in the neural synapse. Tell me if I'm going too fast. Tell me if you understand this. This is important though, and we will be talking about this in our mental health month. So serotonin is very, very essential for your mental health. And this meme, I mean, exaggerated but still funny. The calm zero holds on to the impatient dopamine, be like zero. Oh, you know what? We should also wait. Beer biceps follows this. Oh, interesting. All right. We should also read. We should also react to no brainer. Damn, that would be fun. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. We should react to no brainer comics. I hope you all know what no brainer comics is, by the way. All right. What is this? Everyone in India today, shut up and bend water. Happy Holi. Oh my. All right. Huge shout out to Avatar again. And also, spoiler alert, I'm doing an Avatar reaction video. I've collected a few clips, medical scenes from Avatar. Has to be done. Has to be done. I love that show, and we are 100% going to do that right after Tarak Mehta. What? Did I say something? No. Everybody in India, shut up and bend water. This is. Do you think how cool would it be if waterbenders played Holi? Can you just imagine waterbenders playing Holi? That would be so cool. You could. I mean, unfair, but cool. Okay. Next. Random Star Kid is asking, can neurocystic sarcosis be completely cured? So a lot of cases of neurocystic sarcosis do achieve full resolution. So what happens is that there is that, that egg, the worm egg that gets calcified, and then gradually that cyst becomes like a small little calcium deposition, and then sometimes it gets absorbed and resolved completely. Sometimes it leaves a little calcium deposit. Most people will not have any lasting side effects. Some people can have seizures. And if you do have seizures, then that is something that needs treatment, right? Okay. Depressed me. My one drop of dopamine. My God. I can't argue with it. That is quite literally what happens when you do end up chasing small little pleasures. Where is this meme from, by the way? I'm not familiar with this. Which I think it looks like an anime, but I'm not sure. Anuj saying, "No worry, Omkar, we are all same. Only Sid is pro." What? Ritika Tiwari, what makes a doctor feel good about themselves and make them smile? I want to give something as a token of gratitude to the neurosurgeon treating my mom. That is so sweet, Ritika. Honestly, I think the thing that doctors love most is like a thank you note. If you do feel that, if you do feel gratitude, I think it's such a sweet gesture. I really love it when somebody does that, and it's a little moment of joy. In the midst of everything, you're reminded that this is not just any other job. You are actually um, affecting lives in a very different way, because sometimes, I know this may sound weird, but sometimes you do tend to get lost in the mechanics of it. You're just mechanically going on, okay, next patient, next patient, next patient, and then something like this happens, and for that 1 minute you have a smile on your face. So then it would be a great gesture. Definitely consider it. It's a game called Overwatch. Oh, it's from Overwatch. Okay, excellent. All right, cool, cool, cool. I've never played it. Hey, are you sleeping? Yes, now shut up. Brain is saying, I have named myself. That is true. Of course, the brain has named itself. All of your experiences are from the brain. I mean, by definition, all your experiences are from the brains. Of course, it has named itself. Of course, it has. Imagine firebenders being in Whoa. Okay. Ocean 99. That is super dark. Please remove my comment. I missed the work. I missed the word comics. Okay, I don't even know what your comment is, so don't worry. Valdi helps me noob engineer. Okay. Subscribers. We want more astrophysics streams. Sid. Best I can do is stop. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Astrophysics streams. Yes or no? All right. Genuinely. Astrophysics physics stream. Yes or no? Right now. Astrophysics streams, yes or no? And if yes, then I have a follow-up question. What is it going to be? Because how many people are interested in astrophysics to watch it for, and those streams go on for a while, by the way. Those streams last like 2.5 hours. 89%, 92%, really 92%? Okay. All right. All right. I'm calling Meenal. All right. What is astrophysics? No. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is my idea then. Okay. If we are going to do astrophysics streams, we pick up 10 interesting or 5 interesting astrophysics phenomena and we talk about them. You guys can tell me which. If you have good suggestions, you could post it in the comments under the stream. Don't put it in the chat because I won't be able to read it later. And I'll have to search for it a lot. Put it in the comments below this video. Astrophysics streams, 5 topics. So whoever is interested, pick up any 5 super cool astrophysics phenomena and we will do it. We could even do a rating stream. I really enjoyed what I did with Prakhar the other day. So we could even do that. I think that would be really, really cool, actually. Let's do that. ITAP OP. Yes, ITAP OP. Okay, cool. Astrophysics stream happening. Done. Okay. You invest in love for long term, but I am a day trader. We are not the same. Okay. Guys, I don't know what Waldy's idea of relationships is, but date trading is love. Sounds pretty cool, actually. Why not? I mean, it sounds pretty fun. Day trading, like you buy, you sell, you win, you lose. Yeah, it's okay. Why go for long term? Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You don't, yeah, it's fine. Sanjana Sukhi. Why so cute, Sid? Why so cute? Huh, interesting. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna answer that. I'm just pretending to answer that. I'm not gonna answer that. Okay. What? How to gather the will to wake up? Oh, how many of you wake up because you're hungry? How many of you wake up because you're hungry? Screw happiness. I'm hungry. Well, to be fair, a lot of times for a lot of people, including myself, um, hunger is unhappiness and eating is happiness. So these two things are kind of similar, but um, meme is well noted. I get it. Wake up because you have to. Hunger or any happy. Hungry or any happy. What the H? What the H, guys? Are you hungry, horny, or happy? I mean, does that? So my Malayali accent just came out. I mean, okay, no, sorry. The Malayali accent would be, "Are you hungry or?" Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. No, no, I'm not gonna do it. I would not do it. No, no. I don't care what you guys say. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do a Malayali accent. Lol, once I woke up midnight just because I wanted to have some ramen. Well, who amongst us has not had a late night Maggie? Especially a late night cheese Maggie. I mean, come on. Come on. In fact, even when I'm talking about this, 75% of you at least are thinking, huh, that's not a bad idea. I should have some cheese Maggie right now. Right? And I wonder how many of you will. This is super interesting. This is super interesting. If I keep talking about cheese Maggie, how many of you will actually have it tonight? Can YouTube videos affect behavior? Are we that powerful? Are YouTubers so powerful that we can actually affect behavior like that? How many of you will have late cheese Maggie? Late night cheese Maggie? I think 75%. I think 75%. Yeah. All right. Okay. Come on, Sid, for the chat. No, I'm not. Just say I'm having right now. Yeah. I'm gonna have it. I'll be honest. I'm gonna have it. Dimag, uh, water at 3 a.m. more than Maggie. Really? All right. Okay. That literally happened with me when I watched the pick up cheese Maggie on Twitter. If you talk about streaming consistently, will you do it? Okay. I'm muting Waldy. Okay. It's nothing personal. I'm just muting Waldy. NLP experiment. I don't want to be a part of the experiment. I keep my discipline. No food after. Wow. No food after 9. That is impressive. No food after 9 is impressive. And that's really healthy. I'm going to do it for 15 days because I have to make a video on intermittent fasting. So I hope you guys all saw my vlog with Ultra Human. I'm going to do another video with them on intermittent fasting. And so I have a 15-day plan where I put it on, monitor my blood sugar, do intermittent fasting, see how my sugar drops, morning exercise, see how my sugar drops, and then what food should I eat to make my sugar maintain. Wait, refresh the page. What refresh the page? Hold on. Guys, is it okay? Am I audible? Am I visible? Please tell me everything is all right. You guys are giving me anxiety. I wonder how many YouTubers have anxiety. Because whatever you say, streaming is anxiety driven. Like you are constantly looking for reactions, you're constantly thinking about what people are thinking about you. I wonder how many YouTubers must be experiencing that. Yeah, I think Array Insta page. Okay, all right. Dude, it's done, by the way. It's done. Holy shit. Okay, he changed it. Holy shit, he changed the what? What is this? He changed the picture. Oh my god. This is insane. Okay. All right. Okay. I get it. Psycho है, psychopath है बंदा. All right. Cool. Okay. Roast of Sid. Roast of Sid में क्या है? हाँ, this one तो we saw. I'm literally asking you. Wait, what is this? Streaming. Hold on. Yeah. Streaming regularly is important. Sid Warrior throws it. Oh God. Guys, do you think I don't stream? Don't answer that. Sorry. I asked. Don't answer that. Don't, don't, don't answer that. Sid, after 3 seconds in rounds as a crewmate, my time has come. So, see, here's the problem. It's one thing to make fun of somebody for dying in the first round of every Among Us stream while they are playing, but to come back later and bring it up and to mock them for dying early 2 days, 3 days afterwards. I mean, guys, is it cool? You tell me. Like, is it cool? I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like it's not cool, right? It's not like you shouldn't make fun of people like that. It's not cool. I don't know. It's not. Can you stay consistent? No. You are hired. Sid Warriors team. Okay. My team is actually quite consistent. My team is quite consistent. I am the one. How do I say this? What is the sophisticated word for lazy? I am busy. I have a lot of work. Okay. Like, you think it's easy managing a hospital and running a YouTube channel? You think it's easy? Is what I should be saying, but yeah, it's just laziness, guys. It's just laziness. All right. Waiting for Siddharth Warrior to post so I can make memes out of it. And he's dead. Waldy's not dead. Waldy is alive and kicking, and he's mainly kicking me. So definitely not dead. I refute this. 1 hour here is 7 years on Earth. Good. We wait here for Sid to start posting and streaming regularly. Doesn't get old, does it? Doesn't get old at all. I mean, sure, make fun of the poor YouTuber who's just trying to make ends meet. Like, literally trying to make ends meet. And by ends I mean like just ends of the day. Okay, guys, like, it's okay. I'm doing all right. Don't worry. Subscribers, we want more astrophysics streams. Okay. Best I can do is stop. Guys, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping astrophysics streams. I'm not stopping. We will be doing that. We will be doing it again. Also, my god, the picture. What is this? The dopamine. No one. My hypothalamus at 3 a.m. Jal lijiye. Okay. This is very good. I haven't seen this. This is very good. Jal लीजिए. You know what? I'm I am really upset that people don't teach like this in medical college. There are how many of you are non-medicos? Like how many of you are not medical students? There's what 50, 60 people here must not be medical students. All of you will now know that the thirst center is in the hypothalamus. Do you know how many students would have lost a seat, a NEET PG seat, because an MCQ came where they didn't know about this? I'm telling you, man, memes work. Memes are awesome for teaching. This is how it should. This is how it should happen. No one, my hypothalamus at 3 a.m. Jal lijiye. I love it. I love this one. Okay. What is this? Oh, since Sid won't do it, I will. He's streaming. Oh, damn. I forgot. Shit, I forgot to put it on Insta. Okay. You know what? Guys, I'm a terrible YouTuber. I'm a terrible YouTuber. I completely forgot to put it up on Insta. Shit. Wait, what? Okay. Hold on. Dopamine किधर है? हाँ, रुक. Okay. I'm just gonna put it up now. Guys, I'm streaming right now. Uh, okay. All right. I'm just gonna put it up, and so that people don't think I'm absolutely useless in this thing. All right. Cool, cool, cool. It's up. It's up. It's up on Insta. Oh God, I forgot. I was going to. I had thought कि 9:15 को मैं डाल देता हूँ. I forgot. How do people do it यार? Like कैसे याद रखेंगे ये सब कुछ? I'm handling half of your channel. So what about the other half? Huh, Waldy? What about that? I'm handling the other half. I'm handling some of it. Okay, I'm handling some of it. Oh damn! I should have put it up. At least it is active somewhere. If not YouTube, then Insta. Well, I wish I could say I'm active on Insta. I have not posted anything on Insta for the last 3 days. Okay, I'll tell you what. And this might sound selfish, but there are moments in life where you just don't want to do anything. And I believe that all of us should be capable of taking that step back whenever, without really having to explain much to anyone. This is just something that I fundamentally believe in. Now, if you're going to stop, then I feel like you owe an explanation to the people who depend on you for whatever it is. So whether that is your job, whether that is your family, whether that's your friends, anything. But I feel that all of us should have that space to take a break. All right. And I'm talking about this from the perspective of mental health. Because if you, and this, I'm sure this applies to all of you. Whatever you are doing, you could be a student, you could be working somewhere, you could be a professional. You would have noticed that some days you don't really want to do something. You should be allowed that. You should be allowed that time to take a step back. I stream for an hour, now comment on the stream because you didn't press on the bell icon. I agree. Pravek has a good point. I did stream for an hour. I did. Now, all of you hit that like button, make it 200. Man, I have such small requests. Like that's it. I'm not saying go and tell your entire college to subscribe. I'm not saying that. That is unreasonable because I know you would do that anyway. But I'm going to say like the stream because that's how more people will see it. Okay. Now, Sid, can you share your journey on neuroscience? Prasant Roy. Let's do that. Let's do that on the next stream. Let's do that in one of the back to basics streams. All right. Let's move on with reaction. Tell me if you enjoyed the stream so far. Tell me what is your favorite meme out of this. What is your favorite meme out of this? Very, very quickly. Which one did you like the best? I know which one I liked the best. Very quickly tell me which one did you like it, and we will move on to Reddit. And Reddit is going to be a whole different journey. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? What is neuroscience of confusion? Neuroscience of confusion is basically your prefrontal cortex trying to understand a pattern that it has not seen before. So that's what it is. It has to make a choice and it has not seen that pattern before. And that is what confusion is. We also have a small request, keep in touch. Okay. But your breaks are more frequent than your work hours. Is that normal? Wait, who, mine? No, my work hours are much more. Like the posts at least. Oh yeah, you should. All right. Yeah. Like the post, guys. So everybody please follow Dopamine, because we are going to be doing this. We are going to be doing this multiple times. Like we'll do it at least once a month. Everybody go and follow Dopamine. It's an awesome channel that Dhruv is managing. And if you have good memes, please send it to him. Just message him, DM him on this Instagram handle, and we will figure out. And if there is any good ones, we are happy to put it up and tag you so that the world knows that you are a neuroscience freak. Sir, if somebody loses hair, is there any chance of bringing it back, or should we accept the fact that we will go bald? I would suggest that you do speak to a hair specialist, like a dermatologist. You do speak to them. Whatever doubts you have, you do ask them. But remember that hair is a non-essential organ. And I have no personal bias in this, as you may have guessed. Absolutely from an unbiased opinion, I think it's fine. Right? So if you find yourself becoming anxious about it, then it's not just a hair specialist that you should talk to. You should also talk to a counselor. It's just better to figure it out. But yeah, that doesn't mean that you don't speak to a hair specialist or you don't figure out if something can be done. Yeah. Message on the Dopamine account. Yes, everyone. Figure out a meme, read about neuroscience. By the way, I know that you guys come on the channel to learn about all of this stuff, and I love that. But do read about it. Just open up any research paper, figure it out, get confused, then let's talk about it. Then let's discuss it. I think that'll be a lot of fun. If you guys can do that, make a meme about it. The best way to figure out if you've learned something or not is to make a meme about it. Just think about it. Like if you imagine a school, right? Imagine 6th standard ke bacche. We teach them history. We teach them about anything. We teach them about World War. Now they're finding it boring. They're like, kya World War bar kitna bar padhu. Now you tell them, make a meme. Make a meme about Japan and US and Germany. Now suddenly they are reading everything from the perspective of, oh, how do I make this funny? And suddenly they have learned. So our objective should not be that kids have to study and ratify things and by heart things for 3 hours, 4 hours. Our objective should be that kids understand what is going on. Right? I think it would work incredibly well. In fact, if you have your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, or if you yourself are a student and you are trying to learn something, it could be anything. It could be astrophysics, it could be chartered accountancy, it could be law, it doesn't matter. Make a meme out of it, whatever it is that you're learning, and you will find that you've understood it much better. Try it out. Okay, all of you try it out. Claymore is saying, I'll drop a meme collection on neuroscience. Claymore, go for it. Please go for it. I would love to feature your memes in the next reaction video. Divyan Sharma is asking me a very important question. Have you cleared NEET? So the answer to this is that when I gave my entrance exam, it was not called NEET. It was All India Entrance and State Entrance Exam. So at that time, there was no national entrance. Sorry, there was no one unified exam. There was every state ka alag exam. So I gave All India and I gave my state. This is for my post graduation and for my undergraduate. So in my undergraduate, I didn't give my all India. I only gave state, and I got into JJ Hospital. For my postgraduate at the all India level, I think I had a rank of 1200 or something, 1200 or 1300. And I was getting Baroda. And that was the result that came first. And I was thinking, okay, I don't really want to go to Baroda. I don't really want to leave Bombay, basically. And then I cleared my state entrance and I was able to get a seat in Bombay. So I was very happy about that. But at that time, there was no NEET. And I think NEET has been good overall because a lot of kids have managed to find seats that earlier they would not have. The problem is that the lawsuits, yaar, every year, like clockwork, there is another court case, another court case. So now exam, I think June mein ho raha hai, but God knows when they will join. So the first years are just waiting. Pata nahi kab aayenge. And these first years were the ones who came late last year. So their seniors had a very tough time because of COVID, and I think juniors got delayed by 3, 4, 5 months. I have very close friends who were actually first year residents, and they were in a bad shape, like mental health trauma level bad shape. So it's definitely definitely done some harm. So it is probably 50 or something, I don't know. How old do you think I am? Wait, how old do you guys think I am? It's interesting. Do you know my birthday? Have we ever spoken about my birthday? I don't know. I don't remember. Claymore is pretty close by some margin. We are talking about DM neurologist and you're asking about need. I mean, fair. That's fine. If you can if you can successfully plant the seed of curiosity in someone, you won't be able to stop them from learning more. Formal education better at destroying your curiosity than plant one. This is unfortunately true. I think like the way that our education system is organized, it just so boring, yeah. It's just so boring. It really is. They suck the life out of a topic, and they every topic is so fascinating. If taught properly, it is just so fascinating. But the education system, the way it is designed, it just makes it like dull. And people literally feel like, kill me now. I don't want to study. I don't want to do this. That's how it is. It's just unfair. 34, you told on Ranveer podcast maybe. Wow, Divyansh Sharma is really listening. Divyansh is really listening. Like Ranveer के podcast में मैंने एक बार बोला था, like, okay, cool. Everybody is guessing. 55 give or take, give or give 10. Feb 22. Oh, whoa. Claymore, how do you know that? How do you know my birthday? That's insane. I don't think I've I don't think I've announced my birthday. That's Wait, did I? I don't know. Okay. Chat, you're amazing. Yes, chat is amazing. That is true. 34. All right. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. Now. Um so okay, let's take a look at Reddit. We won't react to them. In fact, I had something else in mind if you guys were interested. But let's just look at. So I found a neuroscience memes channel on Reddit. I think it was started like 3 months ago. M Blaster is saying stalker. Do you think that anybody who's a social presence, like they have an Instagram handle, they have a YouTube channel, they are posting about their lives, do you think the word stalker is fair anymore? Like somehow I don't think so. I think it's not fair to call somebody a stalker if people are literally living their lives out on social media. So I don't think you're a stalker anymore. I think you are just somebody who is using social media. I don't know. It's a tricky question. Or is stalker, or is the term stalker more of a function of how you make someone feel rather than what you are doing? Like if I feel stalked, then you are a stalker. If I don't feel stalked, then you are a fan, right? That's the difference. Me getting stalked is what makes the difference. Could be, right? Like that's the difference between a fan and a stalker. Like, do I like it or do I not like it? Consent. I mean, okay, why are we running around the bush? It's consent. So if you are doing things that I would not have given consent to, then you are a stalker. But there is implied consent. So if you have gone and seen some of my Instagram posts or some of my YouTube channel videos and you've learned that, okay, my birthday is on so and so date, and sure, you are a fan, because it's implied consent. I have implied that yes, you can watch it. That's why it's public. But if you hacked into my Gmail account and you're seeing my mails, that is not implied consent. So then you're a stalker. Okay, cool. I'm glad we sorted that out. Whenever I come across like a mental problem, until it's resolved, it just keeps bugging me. Okay, what is the Neuroscience meme channel about? Is it funny? Is it as funny as Waldy's channel? I would think not. It is not possible. Waldy is awesome. But let's do one. Okay, let's just do one and see. Hold on. Wait, I have to change this back to this. Wait, whoa. All right. Can you see this? All right. Can you see this? I am the smartest olive. I know how to measure the time difference and intensity of sound interval between ears. You are clearly superior. How many of you got that? Wow, this is a neuroscience meme. This is like a proper neuroscience meme. How do you... Damn. Okay. How many of you got that? Say yes, no. I'm guessing, I don't know. I'm guessing 85% of you won't get this. Okay, Astrophysics stream, 84% said yes. So yes, absolutely we are doing it. Got this meme. All right. My guess is 85% will say no. Because it's yeah, this is like a proper neuroscience meme. This is just facts, nothing that I already don't know. Oh, sure, of course. Waldy knows this. Of course. Why not? मेरे को बस फिजिक्स आती है. प्रवेक फिजिक्स पे स्ट्रीम करेगा फिर? Reacting to physics, dude. Physics was I mean, the part of the reason why I started astrophysics streams was because I loved physics. Although I'm not great at math. 77% have so far said no, and the remaining 33% are lying. That's what I think. Because if somebody has said yes, I want you to explain what it is. Whoever has said yes, wait, kisne yes, kisne bola? Somebody said yes here. Magardwaj Rana has said yes. No, I don't know what that means. Aryan has said yes. All right, Aryan, go for it. Explain to me what this means. I mean, whoever explains this, what should I give? I will mention your Insta handle on a story saying that you have understood this and you are in fact the smartest olive. That's what I'll do. I will tag you and say so and so person is the smartest olive if you can explain this meme to me. Because to be honest, it took me a while and I am still confused. Jaldi bata do bhai. Okay, cool. The olivary nucleus is a part of the brainstem. There are two olivary nuclei. One is the superior, one is the inferior. The inferior one, so the superior one is the one that deals with sound. So when your ears hear different sounds, all of that information will go to the superior nucleus. And yeah, Sid doesn't fully understand the concept of Google. All right. So, oh wow, 69% pe ruk gaya. I'm gonna stop the poll here. Let's just end. Oh damn it, 70. Damn it, just missed it. ठीक है. 69 is hard to get. So nothing. I'm the smartest olive. So the superior olivary nucleus has the job of figuring out the time difference between what your ears are hearing. So if for example, if there's a train coming your way, you can hear the sound of the train ka horn, and the way that we can calculate how far it is based on just sound is it calculates the difference between how long it hits the right ear and the left ear, and then it calculates the speed, and that's how you know that, oh, it's increasing in intensity, and the brain calculates the change of rate of intensity of sound. Can you imagine that level of calculation is happening, and all that is going on through the superior olivary nucleus and the temporal lobe. So that's what it says. The little blue guy is the superior olivary nucleus, and it says, yeah, I know how to measure the time difference. And so the inferior one says, yeah, you are clearly superior. Crazy. Crazy meme. Crazy meme. Okay, what is this? Nerve impulse. Unmyelinated neuron casually crossing the road. Myelinated neuron acting like flash. Okay. Myelination basically changes the rate of speed of nerve conduction. So an unmyelinated neuron will conduct nerve signals very slowly. So unmyelinated neurons are the A and delta fibers. Sorry, the C and delta fibers. So those are pain fibers, and your small fibers are sensory nerves. Whereas the myelinated neurons are your motor neurons predominantly. So you want to be able to move very quickly. So as soon as your brain decides that I want to move my hand, that signal has to come all the way down to your fingers, your hands, your legs. So that has to be super quick. So that is what myelinated neuron is, and unmyelinated neuron is very slow. Okay. Why are the microglia here? How to cause excitotoxicity? That'll take a long time to explain. Microglia are basically the macrophages of the brain. So they are the police. They're the traffic cops, not traffic cops. They are the cleanup crew of the brain. So all the debris, the kachra, all that the microglia are supposed to remove. All right, what is this? GABAergic neurons, my single dopamine neuron. I don't want to explain the picture, but a dopamine, GABA is an inhibitory neurotransmitter. So GABA will put all the other nerve cells down, like it'll pull it down. It'll inhibit its impulses, and a single dopa neuron, a dopamine is an excitatory neuron. So it just talks about the relationship between the two. Wait, what is this? Machine learning based in studies. Okay, I didn't understand this. Finally, neurof. Yeah, that's a bad pun. But actually, it's apoptosis. Oh, wait, it's not a bad pun. It's apoptosis. Hold on. Okay, apoptosis is the mechanism of cell death. So you have different pathways, but all of them ultimately lead to cell death. Wait, can you see it? Yeah. That is what cell death looks like. So there are different pathways that will ultimately lead to something called as caspase. So it is a intracellular molecule, caspase, and when that gets activated, your neuron dies. It's very sad. So yeah, finally we have neurof. So neurof. Okay, cool. Not that funny. 10-year-old me. I can't wait to grow up. I bet it would be amazing. Adult me. Piss, 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 piss. Serotonin. Wait, serotonin looks like a cat. Oh man, I never noticed that. Serotonin does look like a cat. That's a cat, right? A cat with the NH2 bond as a tail. So did you guys know that this PS is the traditional one, the traditional calling signal for calling a cat? Apparently, I found this out very recently. That's why we don't teach through memes. All right. Cool. We'll do this. We'll do this next time. I think I have more fun with our dopamine channel, because some of these can get too technical, and I don't think that's fun for everyone. This is most people's first neuro meme. Yeah, that's why we don't. Nahi. Sid, what are your thoughts on lucid dreaming? I have. I think everybody's had lucid dreaming at some point in their life, because it is basically that gray zone where you've woken up consciously, but then you you're aware of your dream. So in the dream, you realize momentarily that, wait, this is a dream, and you're aware of yourself, which doesn't really happen in a dream. And then you wake up. So it's kind of like a station on the way to waking up. But if you can stay in that zone, that is what is called as lucid dreaming. I haven't really tried it voluntarily. I haven't really tried to lucid dream, but I know that a lot of people are very keen on it. And as far as I know, no harm. Go for it, try it out. It's probably fun. I call mine by yelling its name. Do you think ghost exists, or this too is neuroscience? I don't. Well, I mean, the honest answer is I don't know. But I don't think so. I feel that there are a lot of things that affect our perception of things. Like, our perception of what is going on can be influenced by the state of the brain. So there are so many people who believe that so many things happen, and eventually you come across an explanation as to why. So I feel that nothing is beyond neuroscience or science, basically. Eventually, sabka explanation mil jata hai. Eventually. You got a lot of nerve. All right. Cool. Okay, guys. It was a great 1.5 hour stream. I had a lot of fun. I hope you all did as well. Thank you for making it 200 likes. That's super nice of you. I hope that you all had fun. We are going to stream again soon. I have a special announcement. Tomorrow night, we are having 2 guests on the channel. One of them is Prakhar. Can you guess the other one? And I hope that I'm not jinxing it, by the way. I really hope I'm not jinxing it by announcing it. But tomorrow we are having Prakhar and somebody who's been on the channel before, but it's been a while since I've spoken to him. And it's a him. I'm going to wait to see if... No, not Kasana. Although that would be super fun. Prakhar and Kasana would be super fun. Not Samay, not Beer Biceps, not Varun, not Robo Guy. Somebody who's been on my podcast a while ago. I think he was my 5th or 6th podcast. Divyansh is saying, thank me later. Wait, what? Oh, okay. For Kasana, sure. Trifecta. No. It's not trifecta. It's not Biswa. Okay, I'll give you a clue. We're going to talk about religion. We're going to talk about religion. And as soon as somebody replies, I'm going to end the stream. 3, 2, 1, and... ध्रुव राठी कब आया यार मेरे चैनल पे? I have gone on his channel. Devdutt Patnaik. Excellent. Valdi, thank you. Good night, everyone. I shall see you tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely remaining weekend. See you. Bye. Love you all.